Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my OMSI tutorial. I'm going to be running through with you today the basics of how to get going on OMSI. So as you see, here I am on the starter map, which runs from the train station here, there's the railway line in case you didn't believe me, down to the hospital. There's a bus here waiting at the moment, but I think I'm actually going to add my own bus. Unfortunately, Fraps and OMSI don't seem to get on very well, so I won't be able to show you any of the menus, but I will talk you through what I'm doing as I do it. And here we are. Not where I wanted to be, but close enough. So, we'll have a look around our bus by holding right click and dragging the mouse. And then we jump inside it by pushing F1. Now the first thing we want to do to get going is we want to set ourselves up with a route. So you do that again by holding Alt, and you get the invisible menu come up, and there's a little, what looks like a piece of paper with some writing on it. So we select that, and then that gives us the opportunity to choose the timetable that we want to run to. So this route only has, this map even only has one route, which is 76. So we choose that, and then we do trip 1, and we want to start at the Granken House and end at the Bahnhof. So we slide the little slider that again you can't see along. And we set it to that, and we're going to start at 10:22, and we'll displace a bus where it doesn't matter. If we push Shift and Y, you get lots of very helpful information, including how long it is until we're expected at our next stop, which is just there, and just speed and date, etc, etc. So to get our bus moving, first of all we want to push the E button on the keyboard, which as you can see pushes in the key there. You can also do it by clicking on it, but I find it easier to do it with the keyboard. And then we hold down the M button or push the starter button there, to start the engine up. Okay, so we've got our timetable set. What we want to do now is make our display at the front work. And we do that using the IBIS computer, which is this lovely little device down here. If we look behind us, there's a list of instructions for the computer. Well, what these are is a list of destinations anyway. So we're going to Bahnhof, Newtendorf. Yeah, let's go with that. So that's 104. 104. Okay. So start with route. Well, we're doing route 76. That's the wrong one. Line. Route is 76. Just put 2 zeros at the end, which can be used for doing special characters, but we're just doing 76. Xyle is what we said was up on the piece of paper there, which was actually I think 103, not 104. Let's see what happens if we do 104. Bahnhof, Newtendorf. I think that's correct. It's certainly worth a try. Unless there is any other Bahnhof options. Nope. We'll go with that, and then route would be 02. Nords, oh, this says something different. Maybe we're wrong then. Ah, we actually want Nordspitzer Bahnhof, 107. So Xyle is 107. Route is 02 because 01 is coming here to the hospital, and 02 is going back, and that's the same for all the routes on OMSI. You'll have either 01 or 02 depending on which direction you're going in. And then what that does is it sets up our external, whatever they're called, so our passengers know where we're going. So we've got 16 minutes until we're due to leave, so I'm going to go on the clock and add on 15 minutes, which gives us a minute. Right, so I need to get over there. So to actually drive, if we have a look down here, you can make the steering wheel disappear by clicking on it. We need to put our bus into drive, and we need to release the handbrake, which is there. You can do that again by pushing D on the keypad and full stop to get rid of the handbrake. Let's just get that back and center our view. And then we drive using the number keys. So away we go. Bring ourselves around here. The braking is very strange in this game. It's actually quite good if you're using a keypad. The brakes go in stages, so you tap it once and it puts on the first stage of braking. You can also move your view around with the arrow keys. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so if we use on the numpad, the dash unlocks the doors and puts on the brakes, and then we use the slash and the star key to open each leaf of the doors. And hopefully our lovely German people get in and complain about how cold the bus is. We can make it warmer with the heater, which is down here. Let's put the fans on like this. And we should be able to hear it going. We'll send a review and shut the doors. Once again using slash and the star key and the dash button to lock them, and then we should be able to drive away. Very, very careful. So you go around and you pick up the buses as it stops. The big orange light that you can probably see on the dashboard will light up as you get off. So we'll come down here, indicate using 9 and 7. I can't remember if that's default or if I set that up. I think it's default. And look over there. And we open the doors.
Guten Tag.
Guten Morgen.
Einmal die Kurzstrecke.
He wants a fast ride Kurzstrecke, which is a short haul full rate, which is trying to match up the prices. It's only those 3 buses that they
Ich wollte eigentlich eine Fahrkarte kaufen.
with complaining. The date is €5, and we need to give him €3. 30 change, right. So do that again. He wants a fast ride full rate, so we find that fast ride there, this button there. Enter the his ticket. We'll take his money and we'll dispense his change, which is 2. We'll do that, and 30. And no more tickets. Shut the doors. Take off the door lock. And we're away. Oh, really beautiful. There we go for everything. Okay, so as I mentioned before, if you push the invisible menu, you'll see a big yellow arrow with question marks above it. Now, these arrows actually tell you where you're going as you drive along, which is very useful if you've never done the route before. This one's pretty easy, but when you start going on bigger maps or you download maps, then it starts to get very, very complicated. And you will want those arrows in to tell you where to go. As you can see, the light has lit up on the dashboard there. I'm pointing at it, like that will do anything for you, of course. And that's telling us that people want to get off. So I open my doors there, and the back doors automatically open to let people get off. Nobody wants a ticket. You push the home button on the keyboard to zoom in on the tickets, that's very useful. You turn one off, give them 30 change, because the ticket was 2. And it's on. Everyone slowly make their way to the bus. And they're all on. We shut the doors. We check our mirror. There's a car stuck there. And we drive away. And so the light is lit up again, which means someone wants to get off. Turn right. Back to traffic lights. There's gentle braking. You slam the brakes on people.
Der fährt ja da, das ist ja unglaublich. Da hat seinen Führerschein gewonnen.
Hardest corners on this map. Have a good look to the side. Check your nose, swing out, and crash. Trying too hard to show how to do it. I didn't actually do it right. Okay, pick up a couple more passengers. Go on, jump in, jump in, jump in. Shut the doors. Everyone's got off. Yep, those doors are shut. Indicate and we pull away. So the second route on this is Berlin. I can't remember what the rest of the name is. Basically, we're still in Berlin Wall territory. It's got one main route that runs along it. There's another route at night. Some short and very long routes. Lots more stops, lots more distance. All quite good fun. This game is very easy to make a mistake on and damage your bus. So we'll take it nice and slow. Okay. Take it nice and slowly to start with. Being very careful on your corners, and you should be able to have yourself a very enjoyable bus simulation time. Coming along now back towards where we started, which is just up the hill there, which you can't clearly see because the distance is short. And then we'll drop off the last of our passengers, which are already left. Nope. And pick up some new ones for the return journey. game is capable of making announcements to bus stops. This is something I completely forgotten about until just now. And you do that by pressing Q each time you push past a bus stop. And this cycles through the bus stops. As you can see, I've just cycled through. If you look at the small screen on the computer there, which I will just do, timetable pops up. If you look at the screen down here, you can see this cycle through. So we're still saying on the outside, we're going towards the Bahnhof. We're actually there now, so I push Q one more time. I'll say that Bahnhof, that's where we are, and then it changes to say that we're going towards the hospital. And that changes, which means that in 10 minutes time, when we're due to return, the passengers will know that we're doing that. So if I speed up time, and I'll another 8 minutes. And then we'll, where's my bus moving? Oh, there we go. Just, crash into that wall. Just there. Broke my bus. Oh well. Up until the point where I stopped concentrating and crashed into the wall, I think we were doing fairly well for shooting movie. So hopefully I've passed on enough information that you'll be able to work behind this and drive your bus. And if not, then complain of me in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching.